Well, Dak Prescott, 36 passing touchdowns. It would mark the first time in his career that he's led the NFL in touchdown passes and would become the second Cowboys quarterback to lead the league in passing, joining Roger Staubach, who had 23, who tied for the league lead in 73.
Well, the game has changed. It has become a quarterback passing league. The Cowboys are still passing.
Prescott steps away from pressure and rifles a pass to Ferguson on that deep crossing route. Kaliki Hudson had the coverage of the tackle, but it goes for 15.
And the smart thing to do, and it looks like maybe they're going to do it, is to get CeeDee Lamb and Tony Pollard and Jake Ferguson and Dak Prescott out of this game. And
Prescott stays in at least for this snap. Running play. Donald's got it. Running over the right side. Yeah, you certainly don't want to see something develop that occurred last week. You think Miami, now they were on the short end of that scoreboard against Baltimore, but Bradley Chubb was in the game late.
Yeah.
In a game that was already out of reach, Danny, and the Dolphins have lost him to a torn ACL.
Right.
That was their best defender.
I mean, that may be the season for them.
Yeah. Second down here, 2nd and 4. Prescott steps up and throws. And then a late flag comes in, back into the play. Pass was intended for Jalen Brooks, the rookie out of South Carolina. Judge made that call. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, because it was right in front of us. I didn't see anything.
Nor did I. The pass.
There was no
contact. Foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 13. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Apparently they're saying he targeted him with the helmet. I did not see that from our angle, as the rookie out of Mississippi State, Emmanuel Forbes, their first-round pick, talking with the official. And we see the replay, and now I do see why the call was made, as he led with the crown of his helmet. Shotgun snap here for Prescott. Winds and throws to Lamb. Lamb with a catch, spun around to the inside, ducks back outside. Takes it down to the Washington 40-yard line for a 5-yard pickup before Cody Barton brings him down.
I remember thinking, after last week's game and the numbers that CeeDee Lamb has put up, and then looking at the stats and everything, well, CeeDee just needs to take it easy this week against the Commanders and just let's get a win. Don't do anything crazy. Well, he's crazy. he just you can't stop him.
He's crazy about the game of football as Donald takes a handoff running over the left side. They'll get 2, maybe 3 on the carry.
Yeah, I think CeeDee Lamb is a lot like Micah Parsons is on defense. They just it's in their blood, it's in their DNA. They have to play. Doesn't matter what the score is, what's at stake. I mean, the only way to get him to sit down on the bench is to just tie him up.
Take his helmet away.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. 13 catches last week for career high 223. Today, 13 catches, 98 yards.
13 targets.
Yeah. 2 touchdowns. Prescott steps up, drops it short. He's got the rookie racing up the far sideline, deeper into the secondary.
He had Lamb.
That was Dowdle.
Yeah, he had Lamb for a touchdown on the left side down here, but he couldn't. I don't think he could see him. I think the rush, and that's another thing, Kevin. This makeshift Cowboys offensive line, I don't think they've gotten really close to Prescott. They've ruffled him maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
But for the most part, he's been able to set his feet and throw the ball.
Comes up throwing here, completes it to Brandon Cooks. Pickup of maybe 5 on the pitch and catch. Takes it inside the 20 down near the 17-yard line. Yeah, and not to take anything away from what the line has done, because as you point out, 2 backup guards, left guard and right guard, but this is a Washington team, when they made the decision to trade away their 2 leading sack masters, Chase Young and Montez Sweat, their pass rush has just not been the same since.
Well, that's a great point, because, since then they have gone straight downhill.
Cowboys will keep it on the ground, and a big hit there in the hole will set up 3rd and long here with no gain on the play. That was Kaliki Hudson who came blasting through there, seemingly untouched. So 3rd and 6, ball at the Washington 17-yard line. Jonathan Allen also not playing today. Casey Toohill not playing today. So those are the other 2 guys who have 5+ sacks on the season for that Washington defensive front. Approaching 9 minutes to go. Shotgun snap. Extra defender rushing, throwing back corner of the end zone, looking for Cooks, and couldn't tell. Looked like Cooks couldn't quite sync up with a football.
Yeah, it almost looked like he couldn't see the ball because it looked like a good throw. It was a blitz. The Commanders came with 6, and so it's man-to-man. Just missed the connection. See if they can get this field goal team straightened out.
36-yard attempt. Same distance that they tried earlier that was blocked. Snap down, hold, the kick.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
The first doink of the season for Brandon Aubrey. So the only thing that's gone wrong today, a blocked field goal, and now the first true miss of the season for Aubrey. 8:57 to go here in the 4th. Cowboys lead it 35-10. Timeout on the field. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
Simpson Farm Enterprises carries the Apache line of sprayers, and there's a reason. In fact, there's several reasons. Apache sprayers come in 5 different models to fit every size of operation.
Yes.
They feature premium technology and the exclusive power-to-the-ground mechanical-driven traction. Most of all, the 5-year warranty offered by Apache is unmatched. That's why they have the highest retained value in the industry. See Simpson Farm Enterprises today at any of their 5 locations and spray with the best you can buy.
Get ahead of the fall rush with Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes. Don't wait until the chill sets in. Our skilled technicians are standing by to make sure your home is ready for the changing season. Schedule your plumbing and heating system checkup now and experience worry-free comfort all season long. Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes.
Don't worry, because you're worth it.
The Taco Shop in Hayes has been serving the area since 1970. January specials include a Sancho, cheese enchilada, beef and bean burrito, or beef enchilada, each just $3.09. Call for non-contact delivery or download the app today.
Come on down to the Taco Shop. You never had it. You never had it so good. The Taco Shop.
Electric space heaters can be a great way to keep warm during the winter when used safely. Plug space heaters directly into a wall outlet, never into an extension cord or power strip. Only use space heaters in occupied rooms and always ensure there's a working smoke detector. Keep space heaters 3 feet away from drapes, furniture, and other flammable materials. A safety message from Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative, making energy work for you.
To the Giant Center, and Tom Izzo wants timeout.
Tune in to watch all the excitement of the NFL on CBS. Check your local listings for games and times in your area. Catch the NFL on CBS.
Well, Micah Parsons, with that sack, became the 5th player in NFL history to get 40-plus sacks in his first 3 seasons. It's pretty cool. I wondered why he was still playing.
Joining pretty elite company. Sam Howell stays in the game. 8:57 to go here in the 4th. Sidearms a pass, receiver screen to Terry McLaurin, and McLaurin hit immediately. Deshaun Wright out there in place of Stephon Gilmore, who is sidelined the rest of this game, has not played this entire second half.
Yeah, it looks like everybody else is still out there defensively.
Gibson in the backfield here. Two receivers to the left. Gibson takes a handoff running over the right side. Collected there by Marquise Bell. After he crosses the 35. Should be enough for the first down. It is. Pickup of 6. Clock continues to run. Well, it'll be interesting to see what occurs here with this Washington franchise, Danny. As you had said, numerous reports in the last 48 hours have said this will be the final game coach for Ron Rivera. A loss here today secures them no worse than the 3rd overall pick in a draft that's got some pretty elite quarterbacks sitting at the top. Play action here for Howell, and down he goes. Another sack, Dorrance Armstrong, adding to his season total. 7.5 now in the season.
Yeah, great year for Dorrance. They tried a little trickery, tried to fake the handoff, fake the reverse, and as soon as Howell turned around to try to throw it, there was Dorrance.
A slow developing play, and that offensive line has gotten more leaky as the game has gone along. This time Howell worked from under center. They'll go 2 tight ends here to the near side. Howell stepped on by his own player. His center looked like, center or left guard, as he was stepping back. It'll be a loss of 4. Fortunate to hang on to the football.
Yeah, I've had that happen before, and that is frustrating.
Yeah, it was his left guard, Sadiq Charles.
Yeah, he's pulling, trying to move him to his right, and he steps on the quarterback's foot. Man, there's nothing you can do. You're just pinned to the ground.
Yeah, you got a 300-plus pound lineman here.
Yeah.
You are going nowhere.
So 3rd and 20.
Shotgun snap here to Howell. Pocket breaks down, and another collapse by the offensive line. This time Sam Williams. It's who gets to the quarterback first. That a loss of 7. Williams with his 5th sack on the season.
Boy, I mean, there's just no time at all for Sam Howell. They're beating him back to his spot. Fourth and 25.
Yeah, they lost 13 yards the last 3 plays. Tress Way comes on to punt, standing back at his own 8. Turpin moving up, makes a catch at the 30, retreating to the 28, running to his right. Boy, he had some blockers out there, but good coverage on special teams cuts him down after the 47-yard punt. And with 5:11 to go here in the 4th, Cowboys take over, leading at 35-10 over the Commanders. More action from the field up next. You're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
It's game day at Jim's house, and the spread is impressive.
Mike's already done some damage with the hot wings, and now he's dropping back and going deep for another slice of pizza.
I sure hope he brought the Pepto.
Mike knows that Pepto-Bismol provides fast 5-symptom relief from unexpected stomach upsets. He's no rookie.
The way he's throwing back those nachos, he's the GOAT.
Be ready for game day with Pepto-Bismol.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Progressive presents 10 things on a contractor's to-do list that are harder than getting a commercial auto insurance quote. Bidding a new client, giving an accurate estimate, finding affordable materials, getting a client to pay you for work you already did, getting a client to pay you, period, securing permits and workers and tools, getting those workers and tools to work together, and finding the perfect pair of overalls. Pockets, baby. But the easiest thing on a small business owner's to-do list? Seeing if you can save on commercial auto insurance. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
You're gonna feel a puff of air.
Chong's Optometry has set their sights on staffing up.
Try the next line. Hey, Kim, can you tell our 2 o'clock we're running 15 behind? Sorry, we're a bit backed up today.
He needs an optometric technician to keep an eye on it all.
The dilation drops.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
NFLShop.com is your one-stop shop for officially licensed NFL gear to rep your favorite team. Check out the latest arrivals of jerseys, t-shirts, and much more. You'll find everything you need for a winning season with the best selection of NFL gear you'll find anywhere. Assemble your fan uniform for cheering on your team everywhere from the stadium to your couch. Shop an unbeatable selection of gear to showcase your team pride and style. To shop now, go to NFLShop.com.
Just pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
You're home for NFL Sunday all season long in Hayes and Great Bend. It's KXNC, Net City, 104.7 KISS FM.
I think even in this instance, CD will be okay with it.
I throw one more little quick screen to him for 2 yards.
Jalen Tolbert on the receiving end of that Cooper Rush pass for the first down. It'll take us close to 3 minutes remaining here. Washington showing blitz. Rush on a little bootleg. Finds a wide open receiver on the far side. Racing up the far side. Hurdling the oncoming defender. How about that play from Peyton Hendershot? He'd been on the injured reserve much of the season, came back a few weeks ago, and it's great to see him with some productivity here today as he races ahead for 19 yards. Something about our tight ends and their hurdling ability, Dan.
Yeah, well, they're big for one thing, but he just runs a little flat route. It's just a bootleg. It's that play that the Cowboys love to run on the first play of the game.
Yeah.
And he's wide open. Nobody close to him, and
Rush from under center. They give to Dowdle running to his right. Little jump cut. Powers into the defender for maybe a yard of the carry. Cody Barton there on the tackle. Oh, that'll be an 8-game losing streak to finish out the season for these Washington Commanders. And that play will take us to the 2-minute warning with Cowboys leading at 35-10. More action from the field up next. You're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
So you're in the middle of a kitchen update, and you can't tell if that's a faucet stem or a flange. With the Home Depot app, Doing doesn't miss a beat. It'll find what you need in a snap, and it'll show you how to find it in store with a tap. Or get it delivered free. For doing that doesn't stop. Download the Home Depot app. It's made for doing.
Yeah, we're replacing the carpets too, so don't worry about that.
No fresh powder yet, but Dan's Ski Lodge has an avalanche of projects.
4 rooms are getting hot tubs.
He needs a staff engineer to navigate a flurry of new requests.
And all of those will be fully ADA accessible.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
This holiday season, Capital One reminds you to give yourself the gift of 1.5% cash back with the Capital One Quicksilver Card.
Can I earn 1.5% cash back on birds?
Birds?
What if you sent your true love 2 turtle doves plus a partridge in a pear tree?
Sure, but why would anyone want that?
The song was very convincing.
Earn 1.5% cash back on all your holiday purchases with the Capital One Quicksilver Card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The
Jerry Recco in New York. It's all decided for the Packers. They are playoff bound. They beat the Bears 17-9 as that has gone final. Seahawks now out. They trail the Cardinals 20-13. The Eagles losing to the Giants 24-10. The Giants inside the 5-yard line as we speak. The Raiders along our Compass Media Networks leading the Broncos by the score of 24-14. Chiefs 10, Chargers 9. Earlier today, the Bucks won the NFC South with their win over the Panthers, and the Jaguars lost to the Titans 28-10, giving the AFC South to Houston. Now back to Kevin Ray and Danny White.
Thank you, Jerry. Well, looking for quality candidates this new year? Look no further than Indeed. Their video interview tool takes the hassle out of virtual hiring. Visit Indeed.com/credit. 35-10 our score, 2-minute warning here at FedEx Field. Cowboys will have another 12-win season under Mike McCarthy. They've won 8 games by at least 20 points this season, Danny. First team to do that since the 2007 Patriots, who did it 10 times. The 99 Rams also did it 9 times. 96 Packers did it 8 times. Good news is those were all attached to Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Pass down low to Brooks. A completion, but no gain on the play. CD Lamb, by the way, I'm not sure if we got this note in earlier, but 9 straight games with a touchdown. Added 2 more to his totals today.
Well, and it would be 9 games with 100 yards plus if he had 2 more yards. Which
missed it by that much.
Number 1 in the league.
Rush will take the shotgun snap. They bring the blitz. Steps up, throwing. Looking for Tolbert, but they had bracket coverage on him there. Pass falls incomplete. Sets 4th and long. Brandon Aubrey will come on for another field goal attempt.
And you know, another guy that we haven't talked about because he hadn't been out there is Brian Anger, who led the league in net punting average, 45 yards a punt. That's pretty incredible. And that's a weapon that kind of goes unnoticed a lot.
Named to his 2nd Pro Bowl as a result.
Yeah.
Aubrey on for the long kick of 50 yards. It is up, and it is good.
All right.
38-10. Extending the lead for the Cowboys. 1:06 to go in a 4th. More action on the field up next. You're listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
So you're in the middle of a kitchen update, and you can't tell if that's a faucet stem or a flange. With the Home Depot app, doing doesn't miss a beat. It'll find what you need in a snap, and it'll show you how to find it in store with a tap. Or get it delivered free. For doing that doesn't stop. Download the Home Depot app. It's made for doing.
The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon are taking over Orlando with the league's biggest star players and you. The reimagined spectacle features skills competitions, NFL legends, and unforgettable player moments, all leading up to Sunday's star-studded AFC versus NFC flag football finale at Camping World Stadium. Be there live and soak up football fun in the sun all weekend long. The Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon, Sunday, February 4th. Go to probowl.com/tickets to get yours today.
This holiday season, Capital One reminds you to give yourself the gift of 1.5% cash back with the Capital One Quicksilver Card.
Can I earn 1.5% cash back on birds?
Birds?
What if you sent your true love 2 turtle doves plus a partridge in a pear tree?
Sure, but why would anyone want that?
The song was very convincing.
Earn 1.5% cash back on all your holiday purchases with the Capital One Quicksilver Card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
38-10. Cowboys add to the lead. Brandon Aubrey adding another mark into the Cowboys history books. It's his 50-yard field goal, his 10th of 50 or more this season. That surpassed the mark set last season by Brett Maher. Daniel Carlson's got the NFL record with 11. He was set last season.
Yeah, it's been an incredible year. I mean, today has been not been a good day for Brandon because he's had a doink and a block. Haven't had any of that happen. Just cruises through the whole season.
And you get to the last game. And you're thinking, well, my goodness, if there's a chance to get a record, it would surely come today, right?
Yeah.
In this setting, against this team, but...
Well, the other thing you have to keep in consideration is, with all these records that are being broken, is that they're playing an extra game, too. I have to say that.
Yeah.
You know, 17 games, they ought to break all the records.
Well, the Cowboy faithful are pretty much the only ones left in the building, save for a small smattering of burgundy and gold
that but
remains.
They've had a few beers, too, I think. That's why they're still here.
Hal takes the shotgun snap, sidearm slings it to Terry McLaurin. McLaurin on that receiver screen. Boy, and you look at a talent like a Terry McLaurin, and that's why, you know, if you're just an NFL fan, you appreciate the kind of talent that he has. He came in just short of 1,000 receiving yards today, 4 touchdown catches. But, you know, you look at him as he's, with that pass and catch, eclipses 1,000 yards for 4 straight time in his career. But
that's why he's still out there. I was wondering. Yeah, you wonder about a guy like that with a really good team. What kind of numbers? I think of Saquon Barkley as another one that.
Yeah.
Man, what a player he is.
Washington's going to take a timeout, and since we've got a little break in the action, Danny, we've got time for our Wendy's player of the game. And with the Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles, you can choose the pair you want, limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo, single item at regular price. Who is your Wendy's player of the game as we put you on the spot?
Well, yeah, without any warning whatsoever, I got to go with Dak Prescott. I think we gave it to CD last week.
Yeah.
With that, and he had an incredible day again today, but Dak was perfect. I mean, he could not have done anything better than what he did, and that's hard to do for a quarterback. But he got one ball tipped, so it's a blemish on his record, on his stats, but just a perfect day.
Perfect day for the Cowboys, who clinch the NFC's crown for the 26th time. And they are set to play host to Wild Card Weekend sometime next weekend. 38-10, your final here today. Danny and I will be back with some closing thoughts and talk about the outcome of this one. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
Get ahead of the fall rush with Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes. Don't wait until the chill sets in. Our skilled technicians are standing by to make sure your home is ready for the changing season. Schedule your plumbing and heating system checkup now and experience worry-free comfort all season long. Worth Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning of Hayes.
Don't wait, because you're worth it.
Winter heating bills constrain family budgets. The Low Income Energy Assistance Program, or LEAP, helps eligible households pay part of their home energy costs with a one-time per year benefit. Midwest Energy and Kansas DCF are hosting LEAP sign-up events Tuesday, January 30th in Hayes from 10 to 2 at the Hayes Public Library, and in Colby on Wednesday, January 31st from 10 to 2 at the Colby Event Center. Lunch will be served, and you can sign up on site for LEAP. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative making energy work for you.